Hello guys, look at this bag here. You can't see it because I got my hand on it, but we will soon go through the contents. We're going through all my pipes because I have way too many and I have no idea what I have. But yeah, let's get smart together. So this one is one that I recently bought from France, mostly because I like the shape. I do like the diamond shaped shanks. That's basically what I went for. But then when I got it, I found out that it has I guess it is a Meerschaum lining, and the draft hole is all the way at the bottom of the pipe. So it is a bit hard for me to smoke, but besides that, I kind of like it a lot. I just need to get used to it. So then brand, at least the stamp on it says Mokin, M-O-K-I-N, and it has no further stamps on it. It's sandblasted. I expect it to be a Briar, but I'm not quite sure. There's no wood visible. It might be, it might not be. Did I just move the camera? I think we're good. We're good. Right. There's not much to say about it. The mouthpiece could do with some cleaning, but it's not critical. It's a bit mate, a bit rough, a bit brownish, but it shouldn't be a problem. There's a stamp on the shank, and there's also a stamp on the stem. Yeah. So we will put that down as a Mokin, M-O-K-I-N. There's no further marking on it. The video is the 32nd video of the series, dash condition. I mean, I have no idea about Meerschaum, but there's no real cake on it, nothing important. And besides that, it's got a, yeah, it's a bit rough, a bit used and so on. I would put it at a 7 really. It's decent. Do I like it? Yes, I'm not hugely blown away. It's a 7 for me. Will people like it? Maybe a 5. I mean, the Meerschaum lining could do something about it, but I'm not very optimistic about it. And then there's one because it's the first pipe of the video. Let's bring out the next one, which is this one. I can't really tell you much about this. I can't remember. I think this doesn't quite seem right. There. MRS. So I was inclined to say Mr. Brog, but it says MRSBRO. And Mrs. Bro. 64 Briar. But where did I get this from? I have no idea. Also the stem is not quite right. I think maybe it's in the top it feels right, and the bottom it doesn't. Oh, you know what happened? This is repaired. It has, I think this stinger has broken off along here in a whole piece. I guess somebody had them in the pocket, and then it's been restored and then filed down too aggressively and left an edge here between the shank and the stem. That's my only explanation. Maybe we could restore this by filling it out with some epoxy and then re-sanding it down. But the most interesting thing is the MRS Bro, Mrs. Bro, 64. Interesting. You guys might know something about it. I don't. MRS.bro. There might be a dash on top of the O, but I'm not quite sure if it's a dash or a nick. And then 64. And it also says real Briar, but that's about it. The shape is a Rhodesian, right? It's got a round shank, and it opens up and then narrows down towards the chamber rim, but quite heavy walls too. So yeah, that needs a bit of cleaning, really. very packed. So 31 dash condition. This part is not nice. The chamber needs quite some cleaning. But besides that, it's decent. But still, we're down at a 3. Really, there's a lot of things that are not quite right with this one. Interesting pipe. Do I like it? I mean, it does sit well in the hand. This is one of those pipes that could blow you away when it's restored, but as it is, I'm not hugely a fan. I'd say a 3, and even maybe people will probably say it. I'll put it at a 3 and be optimistic about what people think about it. And then there's 2. Wow. I didn't realize I had this, really. That surprised me a bit. Next pipe is this one. So this is a Mr. Brog 47. And I think we noticed this some time ago, that I have quite a few of these that I actually do like, but this one has a major flaw. Is this crack here, and goes all the way through, all the way to the bowl here. So I think this is a hopeless case. Even though I really do like the rustification, I do like the staining. It's a kind of greenness. But yeah, I don't think it's, I wouldn't know how to save this. Also, this is, they don't use briar, they use pear wood, so maybe this is just part of the defects of the wood. Which is the same. I mean, I like massive pipes, thick walls. The shape is not my idea, but still, I have enjoyed smoking quite a lot of these Mr. Brog pipes, to be honest. And it's a shame that it's the one with the rustification that is broken. But this is how I got it. I got a whole batch from, oh, this is also a pea pipe. I got a whole batch of these from Poland. And some of them are great, some of them are like this. So this is what it is. Mr. Brog 47. Rusticated. And also broken, but we won't put that there. 31 dash condition is, I mean, besides the crack, it's decent, but the crack is major, so I will put condition down to 1. Do I like it? I do. It's I feel sad about this, but it's a 6. Will people like it? If they see the crack, we're down at 1. And then dash 3, because it's the third pipe of the video. Yeah, sad, but it is, that's how it is. Maybe we'll try to give it to somebody who might be able to fix this. Oh, look at that. Ah, there we got it. Crack 2. I mean, this is not great for... I won't blame Mr. Brog for this, because most of the pipes that I have are really in bad condition. They might be many years old, and like I said in an earlier video, these are cheap pipes. I mean, very affordable. One of these might cost a bit more than 20 euros currently. But what can you expect? I think it's fair. But again, 27 might be one of my favorite Mr. Brog pipes. When I started doing these videos, I was a bit meh about Mr. Brog, but now I start not only enjoying the pipes, but also recognizing the models, and yeah, I've gotten quite fond of them, especially this shape. It's a bit a shame that we've got the crack there. I don't know how to repair this. Some people might put a ring around this. I might try that actually. But yeah, very elegant shape, very nice, an easy smoker. Yeah. Also, it has an interesting rusticated line across one of the side here that starts all the way up at the transition between the stem and the shank, and follows along the line of the bowl and up to the rim. Pretty well restored actually. Maybe this crack doesn't really matter. I don't know. Maybe you should just fill it up and hope for the best. We will see, because the stem fits in nicely, very tight. It's not a problem really. I might just fill this up and then keep it for myself, or give it away to a friend. I do like these pipes. Also, this elegant bit, the rim is not quite vertical. It's a bit slanted. I like it. Mr. Brog. 27, right? Yes. Just checking. So it's video 31. Is it? So, correction to all the earlier notes, we are at 32. So the first note started off well. The two next ones are wrong. We are 32. And now we're back on track. So video 32 for this one. Mr. Brog 27. Dash, condition, it's well besides the crack here, but that pulls it down quite a lot. So I would put it at a 5. Do I like it? This is one of my favorite type of pipes. This one particularly. I'm not a huge fan of the rustification here, but I guess they have had a reason to do this. Maybe a huge scratch that they remove, but still, this one I would put at a 7, which is quite high considering. Will people like it? I think it's a 4 really, and then there's 3. The crack really hurts this pipe, but yeah. Right, so this one is the last pipe of the video, which I can't really tell you much. I think it's a pickaxe. I think somebody must have tried to restore this and rusticated it, maybe sand blasted it, but there's no stamp on it. Very, very clean though. So I think it reminds me a lot of Prince Amlet. It reminds me of the Prince Amlet pipes, but there's no way of telling if it is. I got it here in Denmark though, so chances are there also. I think because here are around the wait, there, around the just from the transition over to the stem, it is very smooth. So I do think that somebody has taken this and sandblasted it. It also has this ridge here at the bottom that goes. It's very, very similar to the Prince Amlet, but I wouldn't be able to be sure about it. The condition is, I mean, it's completely clean in here. It's also very smooth here, interesting. But the mouthpiece needs a bit of cleaning. It has some stains and so on, so I guess it has been a nice pipe that maybe got mistreated, and then somebody tried to be creative with it. But for now, we will put a no name on this. Presumably, Prince Amlet could be, but I can't tell. The thing is that the ridge here at the bottom continues across to the stem, which indicates that this is handmade, right? I mean, you wouldn't use a machine wouldn't do this. They would finish up the shank round and then just fit in a mouthpiece that fitted that shape. But this is, I would call this. Would you call this an artisan, or at least a handmade pipe, right? It's very elegant. I mean, the angles here from the shank, they continue into the stem. So it is actually, I kind of like this pipe. I'm a bit disappointed about the finish, but it is what it is. It also needs a bit of cleaning because it tastes terrible. So video 32, dash. Condition 6, I think. I mean, no. It's a 7, because it's only the mouthpiece that really needs cleaning. The rest is perfect. Not perfect, but I mean, it is clean. Yeah. Do I like it? You know what, the more I look at it today, the more I like it. I really feel it's a shame with this rough finish here, but maybe we could polish that up. Not completely remove it, but maybe add some oil to it. So I would put that at a 7 actually. Will people like it? It has a striking shape. I would say 5. And then dash 5, because it's the last pipe of the video. Right, guys, you've got a no name here that maybe might be an undercover celebrity. Not celebrity, but you know, Prince Amlet is not a no name. But we don't know. A Mrs. Bro. We need to do some research there. We've got a Mrs. Bro next to a Mr. Brog. Yeah, what do you guys think? For me, this one was actually a favorite right when I got it. It still is. I haven't smoked it quite much. This is a favorite shape, and I'm very happy to use it. And this has grown on me while we were looking at it. So yeah, an interesting lot. Let me know what you think. Very eager to hear your comments and thoughts about these. Wow, man! The more I look at this, the more I like it. Good. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and see you in the next one. We're almost done with this series, unless somebody sends me like 100 pipes, then we'll keep on going. But for now, we're heading to the end of the series. I've got a few pipes on the way, but that's it, I promise. No more pipes, unless I get new ones. Anyway, see you around in the near future. Bye-bye.